Minister Ka, first of all, thank you for having us at this very important conference. A couple of quick questions. Minister Ka, you've been in Lebanon in the past years, and I'm confident that you do know a lot about our society, about the people. And you do realize that most families think that mental health and psychosocial support is a taboo or something that we should be ashamed of. What can you tell the people now that are watching regarding this matter?
Have no shame. 1 in 4 people in the world, anywhere in the world, will be faced with depression, anxiety, or forms of mental health challenges in their life. 1 in 4. 1 in 5 in crisis situations. It happens to any of us, to the best of us. When you need help, ask, seek, and to the family or friends, be kind, support, and help the person you love find their way back. There is no shame.
One last question. I do recall a case in my social TV show last year where a young Syrian girl, she was only 13 years old, was raped by their neighbor. He was a Lebanese man. After we exposed it on TV, the man was jailed. But you cannot imagine when I went live on TV with this case, the amount of hate speech and criticism that I faced on my social media platform. Yes, but I was faced with a lot of hate speech and surprisingly from some colleagues, simply because I defended a Syrian family, a little girl that was Syrian. What could you tell my society about that? Because when I see a child that was raped, I look at her as a child, not as a Syrian child.
And so you shouldn't, because we're all equal and we're all humans. And if identity politics, as Lebanon's own history has shown, can be both treacherous and is not helpful or wholesome for society. One can be proud of their own country, but in human suffering, we should not have neither identity nor labels. It's our human duty to assist, and it's also important to help uphold the law. And anyone who's a victim, whomever they are, deserves their day in court, access to justice, access to care and support, and of course, the kindness and recognition that they've been faced with an extraordinary situation of abuse, maltreatment, and in this case, gender-based violence. No man or woman, old or young, should want to accept this. So power to you for having exposed this.
I thank you for your efforts.
I know I probably get a lot of hate speech too, but that's okay.
We don't care. We should only look for the human beings as human beings. I thank you for your hard efforts, and as you said in the morning, whoever saves a life saves the world. Thank you so much.
It's also Quranic, by the way. I couldn't find it in the Bible so quickly.
We need it in the Bible.